The wait is finally over, and now we're back to see we have Marble Clash Competition Part 2 Qualifiers. We have 2 events up here for today. As we see, we have our 4 groups in their standings. Seaweed, Sub-Zeros, Rainbow Riders, and Paintballers are all leading in their groups respectively. So now we move on to event number 3, which will be Gravitrax Pursuit. So let's see this example run. All 4 members from each team will go down at the same time. And all they have to do is just try to finish the course as quickly as possible. The quicker you finish, the higher your point count will get. So there's going to be 4 heats with 2 teams each. So with that, we have Group A here with Green Beans, Chocolate Bananas, Pilot Patriots, and the Plastic Viewers. Off they go, and as Chocolate Bananas, they have 1 leading. Oh, and it was a close finish for first. It was really close there. And it looks like we have a member stuck as one of the Chocolate Bananas members as they failed to finish the course. And it looks like Polly from the Plastic Viewers took the highest point count with 60 points. Also a reminder, if you DNF the course, you get 0 points. And it looks like the Green Beans get the highest point result. Remember, it's not based on how quick you finish the course, it's also based on teamwork as well. But will we see any teamwork in this heat? We have Seaweeds, Malachi Mantises, Team Clear, and the Seashell Sightseers. Off they go. One of the Seashell Sightseers members, they have 2 in the lead. Ooh, it was pretty close. But it looks like one of the Seashell Sightseers members have finished the course first. Oh, man, it looks like we got another member stuck on the course as one of the members from Team Clear. But they do get a bit of advantage since they got the second third with Crystal and Glass. But will that be enough? And it looks like that is enough for the Seashell Sightseers as they will be taking the victory in Gravitrax Pursuit for Group A. Congratulations to them as they win over the Green Beans, and the Malachi Mantises take third from the Pilot Patriots and then Team Clear. In the overall standings, Malachi Mantises, they take the lead over Team Clear, Chocolate Bananas, and then the Seaweeds, because they are in the top half now. Now we have Group B. First up, we have Serpent Soldiers, Monochromes, Poseidons, and Pizza Parties. And they are off. Poseidons had a member leading for a moment. Serpent Soldiers, look at them go! Whoa! I think we saw a bit of great teamwork there. Let's check the replay to see. Or we can. Well, Trident took the victory there, and would you look at that? They had 3 of their members in the top 5. That was actually impressive for them, and they got a total of 47 over the Serpent Soldiers, who also did have great teamwork with a 42. Now we see the second here. We have Shakaran, Sub-Zeros, Shadow Assassins, and Guardian Squad. Off they go. It's getting pretty close now. Guardian Squad, they have 2 of their members in the lead, and they will get the top 2 point finishes. Oh, and it looks like we have a member stuck. Looks like that's one of the members from Shakaran. That was pretty impressive from Guardian Squad. They managed to get top 2 for 2 of their members, but their 9th and 13th might hurt them at some point. Will it? Yes, it will. But it's still good enough for second, though. And they will just barely take second. But our winners for Group B are the Poseidons over Guardian Squad and the Serpent Soldiers, rounding out the top 3 for this one. Poseidons have overtaken the lead from Guardian Squad and the Sub-Zeros. Also, sadly for the Pizza Parties, they don't have enough points to make it into the main tournament. Now we see Group C, and off they go. It's getting pretty close now. Rainbow Riders, they have one of the members in the lead. No, they lose it out, and it looks like one of the aliens have taken the first place. One from the Ramen Bombshells took 2nd place there. 2 of the Rainbow Riders members, oh, they got 3 in the top 5 as well. Where for Elements of Nature, they didn't really do that well. Only 19 points with their total result, but Rainbow Riders with an impressive result of 48. That was an amazing run. Now we move on to Heat 2 for Group C. We have Mustard Army, Team Moonlight, Team Acid, and Clover Clash. Off they go. It's getting pretty close now. Mustard Army has a member leading. No, it was transferred to one of the members from Team Moonlight. And it looks like we have a double DNF there. Clover Clash and Team Acid, one of the members, getting stuck. This result could really help Team Moonlight. However, the rest of the members, like the bottom 2, didn't do really well. But however, that is still good enough for 2nd place. And the Rainbow Riders are going to be the winners for Group C over Team Moonlight and Mustard Army. Aliens come in 4th by Team Acid and the Ramen Bombshells. Rainbow Riders take the lead from the Mustard Army, then it's Team Acid, then it's Ramen Bombshells in the top half. Now we see Group D, we have Skyrockets, Solar Rays, Paintballers, and the Frenzy Fireworks. Off they go. Ooh, looks like one of the pieces of the Gravitrax went a bit loose there. And it looks like the Frenzy Fireworks have gotten the first place finisher. But that loose Gravitrax piece might not have hurt anyone. So I guess we're all okay. But how does the score stand? Wow! A 50-point result from the Frenzy Fireworks. That was the highest result we have so far. Now we have Heat 2, Prison Pathfinders, Shining Stars, Brown Bonsais, and the Kelvin Cosmos. Off they go. Kelvin Cosmos have a lead. Shining Stars, it was transferred to them, and they will take the win. It was pretty close to tell at the end there. This might be a pretty close result. Shining Stars, 3 in the top 4, but their last one took last place. And it's only good enough for second. That last place one, that really hurt them. But anyways, congratulations to Frenzy Fireworks who win over 5 points over the Shining Stars. Prison Pathfinders take third in a tiebreaker against the Solar Rays. The Shining Stars, Paintballers, Frenzy Fireworks, and Solar Rays round out the top half for now. And now we move on to event number 4, which will be Side by Side. This one is an individual event. So here's how it will work. 2 teams with 1 member will go at the same time. And all they have to do is just basically race against each other. They will be on the Marble Genius track until they were transferred to the Gravitrax track that is the same course as used in Gravitrax Pursuit. And all they have to do is try to finish the course as quick as possible, because for this qualifiers it's going to be based on time. So here we have Group A. First up we have Malachite Mantises and the Plastic Viewers. Off they go. Malachite Mantises have a brief lead there in the Marble Genius funnels. And the Plastic Viewers have now taken the lead. Are they going to be able to hold on to it? Oh no, wait! The Plastic Viewers have gotten stuck! Oh, they got stuck right at the end there, leaving the Malachite Mantises just to finish the course peacefully. Oh man, that stuck him right there. From dents from the Plastic Viewers, sadly, that might really cost them to not qualify. Now let's move on to Heat 2. Pilot Patriots and the Green Beans are up next. Off they go. Green Beans had the brief lead there. Pilot Patriots, they're trying to hold on to it. It was really close between both of them now. It's getting really close. Pilot Patriots take the win there. That was a pretty heated race there. Green Beans just had that lead for a brief moment until all those Gravitrax scores really hurt them. And the Pilot Patriots get a 9-7-6, and they will be sitting in first for now. Now let's move on to Heat number 3. We have Seashell for Seashell Sightseers and Bon Bon for the Chocolate Bananas. Off they go. Seashell had the brief lead there. Bon Bon trying to close in, and they are. Chocolate Bananas, they are holding the lead, and they will take an easy win over the Seashell from the Seashell Sightseers. That went pretty well for the Chocolate Bananas, even though they had a really slow start out of that gate. The Seashell Sightseers had a lot of problems on that Gravitrax Pursuit. A 10.5 from the Chocolate Bananas, and they will be sitting in second, while the Seashell Sightseers are sitting in fifth. Now we move on to Heat number 4. We have Crystal from Team Clear and Nori from the Seaweeds. And they are off. It's getting really close between these two, but who's going to hold the lead? It looks like that might be Nori from the Seaweeds. Crystal trying to close in on them. Will they be able to overtake them? Yes, they will! Crystal just makes a last-minute pass right near the end there. Well done there from Crystal. Nori wasn't just be able to hold that lead for 1 second at the end there. Team Clear is going to be sitting second while the Seaweeds sit in fifth. And with that, the Pilot Patriots are the winners for the Group A. But will that be enough for them to qualify? Until we wait for the final results. And it looks like Team Clear, Malachite Mantises, Chocolate Bananas, and the Seaweeds. These 4 are going to make it into the main tournament. Well done to them. Pilot Patriots just missed out on a tiebreaker, sadly. And now we move on to Group B. We have Cheese with Pizza Parties and Sneak with Shadow Assassins. And they are off. Pizza Parties, they held the lead narrowly. Shadow Assassins trying to close in on them. Will they be able to overtake? Yes, they will! Shadow Assassins did the same thing as what Crystal did. Sneak doing really well there. Was able to sneak by. But, well, a 10.56. Shadow Assassins will hold the lead for now. Pizza Parties, well, they already know they are going to be able to qualify already. Anyways, next up, we have Flower for Gardening Squad and Viper for the Serpent Soldiers. And off they go. Gardening Squad has a brief lead. Viper trying to close in. And they manage to overtake Flower. Are they going to be able to hold on to it? A little bit slow at the end there, but they will hold on to it till the very end. Pretty well done there from Viper. Flower had a really great result in the Marble Genius course, but wasn't able to do pretty well in the Gravitrax course. 10.64 for the Serpent Soldiers. That's only good enough for second, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to qualify. Next up, we have Mermaid from Poseidons and Mono from the Monochromes. Off they go. Mermaid holding the lead. Mono trying to close in, and they have taken the lead. Mermaid trying to catch up, but it's not even going to be close. Mono from the Monochromes take the win for this heat. Significantly well done there. They just have to maneuver through the Gravitrax pretty well there. However, at that time, it was pretty slow there. A 10.77 puts the Monochromes in third. Now we go on to Heat 4. We have Chili from the Sub-Zeros and Flash from Chakrant. Off they go, and it's Chili in the lead. It's getting pretty close now, actually. Sub-Zeros hold the lead. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Look at Chakrant with Flash. That was an amazing pushover, and they went to the end with a really fast time there. That could really help them out. But what was their time? 8.72. That was an amazing result from Flash from Chakrant. And they will take an easy victory over a second from the Shadow Assassins. And Serpent Soldiers will take third. And our 14th qualifying will be, and it looks like it's going to be Chakrant, Poseidons, Shadow Assassins, and Gardening Squad. Those four are making it into the main tournament as well. Congratulations to them. Now we move on to Group C. We have Mustard Army and the Aliens up first. And they are off. Barbecue has the brief lead over Goop. Oh, and Goop overtakes them. It's getting pretty close between these two now. And it looks like Goop is just barely going to hold on until the very end over Barbecue. It was a pretty heated race there. Mustard Army just was able to not be able to try to close in, but it was still pretty impressive though. 10.32 from Goop and 11.97 from Mustard Army. Now we move on to Heat 2. We have Garnet from the Rainbow Riders and Sham from Clover Clash. How will they do? Off they go. Sham with the brief lead currently. Garnet overtakes them. It's now getting really close between these two. Ooh, a bit of a collision there at the end, but it looks like Garnet will hold on till the very end. They will take the victory for this heat. Sham just had the lead for most of that race, and that last opportunity was completely ruined. A 10.19 will put Rainbow Riders in the first place spot. And we go on to Heat 3. We have Air for Elements of Nature and Chemical from Team Acid. Off they go. Air has a brief lead currently. Team Acid, they overtake the lead. They're maneuvering pretty well there. A bit slow at the end, but it will still be enough to take the win for this heat. Really close there. Elements of Nature just had a pretty good showing. But how does their score stand? And it looks like a 10.77 from Team Acid, 11.38 from Elements of Nature. And they will be sitting in 3rd and 6th respectively. Now move on to Heat 4. We have Ramen Bombshells and Team Moonlight. Off they go. Spaghetti in the lead for Ramen Bombshells. They're trying to fend off Team Moonlight. Is Spaghetti gonna hold on? Yes, they will. Ramen Bombshells just barely hold on to it. Team Moonlight wasn't able to try to close in at all. The Ramen Bombshells just kind of held to it till the very end. And it looks like 969 Rocket Bombshells are going to be the victors in side-by-side for Group C, as they win over Rainbow Riders and Goop from the Aliens. This might be pretty tough to know who's going to get in, and it looks like it's going to be the Rainbow Riders, Ramen Bombshells, Team Acid, and Mustard Army. Those 4 are going to make it in. Sadly for the other 4, they will not. Bad luck for them. Anyways, let's move on to Group D. We have Flare for the Frenzy Fireworks and Skyla for the Skyrockets. Off they go. Skyla had a great lead, or a good start at the Marble Genius Finals. Flare overtakes them. It's getting pretty close between these two, but who's going to hold on? And it looks like it's going to be Skyla for the Skyrockets. Really close race there. Had a great start on the Marble Genius course. Flare was pretty slow there, but 11:37. Remember, it's based on time. It's not just basically a race, as some of you might know. Anyways, move on to Heat 2. We have Solar for the Solar Rays and Splat for the Paintballers. Off they go. Solar in the lead. Paintballers trying to close in. And they do. Splat is trying to overtake the lead. And they're holding it for a brief moment. Will they take it? No! Paintballers lose it out. And Solar overtakes them to take the win for this heat. Solar did a great overtake there. A 10-11, and they will be sitting in first, while Splat for the Paintballers will be sitting in second. Now move on to Heat 3 of Dipper for the Shining Stars and Frigid for the Kelvin Cosmos. Off they go, and it's Dipper with a great lead. Kelvin Cosmos, and they're having lots of trouble at the back. And it looks like Dipper will take an easy coast for victory. Kelvin Cosmos went pretty slow at that last area. Dipper just had an easy showing there. Frigid wasn't even able to come close. And Dipper will be taking first for now, while Frigid is going to be sitting in 6th. Dipper though, 9.67, that was a great time there. And now we move on to Group D. We have Brown Bonsais and the Prison Pathfinders. Off they go. Prison Pathfinders with the narrow lead. Brown Bonsais, they're trying to close in. Palm trying to catch up for a brief moment, but will they be able to overtake? No! It was really close though. Prison Pathfinders barely taking the win. Palm wasn't able to get by. Prison Pathfinders was able to keep that lead from start to finish. And what is their time? 10.98. Illusion will be sitting in 4th, while Palm sits in 5th. And with that, the Shining Stars are the winners for Group D. From the Solar Rays, and Splat for the Paintballers. And it looks like our final 4 teams qualifying are, and it's the Shining Stars, Paintballers, Solar Rays, and the Prison Pathfinders. They will make it into the main tournament. Frenzy Fires just missing out by 1 point. And here we have it, our official lineup for the first season of Marble Clash competition. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the start of Marble Clash competition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.